What if I told you that spending more money does not always get you the better bag? Most people think the dream path is simple. Start with Coach, move to Louis Vuitton, and eventually buy Chanel. But the truth is far more interesting. Depending on your budget, one of these brands gives you much more value than the others. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your money is best spent. Budget under $700. If your budget is under $700, there is one clear winner, and it's Coach. A lot of people still think of Coach as the outlet brand from years ago, but today's retail collection is completely different. The quality has improved dramatically, the designs are modern, and many of the bags are made from beautiful leather that feels far more expensive than the price suggests. 3 bags stand out. Coach Tabby, 26 at $475. Coach Brooklyn, 28 at $395. Coach Chelsea, 30 at $350. The Coach Tabby has become one of the brand's biggest success stories. It combines a timeless silhouette with soft polished leather and enough space for your daily essentials. At just $475, it looks and feels like a luxury bag that costs much more. The Brooklyn is perfect if you love effortless, everyday style, while the Chelsea gives you a practical bag without sacrificing elegance. Here's the biggest surprise. If someone handed you $500 today and told you to buy your very first designer bag, Coach would honestly be my recommendation. You get excellent craftsmanship, premium leather, and very little financial risk if your style changes later. Budget between $800 and $5,000. Now things become much more interesting. Once your budget gets close to $3,000, Louis Vuitton enters the conversation, and this is where many first-time buyers make their biggest decision. Why? Because now you're not only paying for quality, you're paying for heritage, recognition, and resale value. 3 bags dominate this category. Speedy Bandolier, 25 at about $1,980. Neverfull MM at about $2,240. Express PM at about $4,350. These prices are certainly much higher than Coach, but Louis Vuitton gives you something Coach cannot fully match. Instant recognition, excellent durability, especially in monogram canvas, and a much stronger resale market. The Speedy has been an icon for decades and works for almost every lifestyle. The Neverfull remains one of the most practical luxury totes ever made, while the Express PM is elegant enough for both casual weekends and special occasions. If your goal is owning one luxury bag that you'll use for years, Louis Vuitton often offers the best balance between practicality, prestige, and long-term value. Budget above $5,000. Now we enter dream bag territory. Chanel. For many people, this is the brand they've imagined owning for years. Walking into a Chanel boutique is an experience in itself, and few bags have the same emotional appeal as a classic flap. Popular choices include Chanel Classic Flap, $11,700. Chanel Small Flap Bag, $5,100. Chanel 25. Small Handbag, $6,700. The Classic Flap now costs well over $11,000 depending on the size, making it one of the biggest luxury purchases most people will ever make. And here's something many YouTube videos don't tell you. Buying Chanel is rarely a logical decision. It's an emotional one. You're paying for history, exclusivity, craftsmanship, and one of the strongest luxury names in the world. That doesn't mean it's perfect. Many collectors have raised concerns about quality consistency over the last few years, while prices have increased dramatically. So if you're buying Chanel expecting perfection simply because it's expensive, you may be disappointed. But if you've dreamed about owning one for years and understand exactly what you're paying for, it's still one of fashion's greatest icons. So which brand actually gives you the best value? Let's make it simple. If your budget is under $700, buy Coach. You'll get beautiful leather, modern styling, and incredible value. If your budget is around $3,000, Louis Vuitton becomes the smarter investment. You'll enjoy stronger resale value, timeless designs, and a bag that can easily stay in your collection for decades. If your budget is above $5,000 and you've always dreamed of Chanel, buy it because you truly love it, not because social media tells you it's the ultimate status symbol. The biggest mistake. Here's the mistake I see over and over again. People skip Coach because they're saving for Louis Vuitton. Or they skip Louis Vuitton because they're saving for Chanel. But your first designer bag teaches you something incredibly valuable. What size do you actually use? Do you prefer a shoulder bag or a crossbody? Do you really enjoy carrying a luxury bag every day? Buying a Coach first often prevents an expensive mistake later because you learn what actually fits your lifestyle before spending several $1,000s. Sometimes the smartest luxury purchase isn't the most expensive one. It's simply the one you'll love carrying every single day. So now I want to hear from you. If someone gave you the money today, which brand would you choose first? Coach, Louis Vuitton, or Chanel? Let me know in the comments because I'd love to see which brand wins. And if you're shopping for your first designer bag, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next buying guide. It could save you thousands of dollars on your next luxury purchase.